Welcome to a world where technology is advancing so fast that toasters are smarter than most people and gadgets have more stability than the human brain could ever have. Today, we're going to show you the most eyebrow-raising inventions and gadgets that blur the line between innovation and insanity. Your annoying neighbor being troublesome about your beloved trees in your front yard? Well, imagine pulling the whole tree right out of the ground and placing it somewhere else. Well, look no further because the Dutchman 100 does precisely that. This amazing piece of technology helps disabled people as well as people recovering from injuries to walk again and has changed the lives of everyone who's used it. And just look at the upgraded version. It looks like he's getting ready to fight tall, blue, cat-like humanoid creatures on Pandora.
Alright ladies, let's bring the pain.
Everyone loves Back to the Future, and everyone hates tying their shoelaces. So how about a pair of shoes that's not only inspired by that awesome franchise, but also does tie its laces itself? That's a win in my books.
Very cool.
What do you think?
Very cool.
Is that
Bummed you can't take your skateboard everywhere? With the Ungoverned Vendetta, you can go skateboarding on every terrain you can think of. That too at a speed of 50 kilometers per hour. It uses a track that looks straight off a tank, which gives it phenomenal grip and maneuverability. Well, we really did think that we'd have flying cars by the 21st century, but a flying bathtub instead? Well, this guy did the impossible and it is as weird as it looks. If the bathtub flies any higher, it's gonna have to register as a proper aircraft and require a license. I bet you never thought you'd see a walking building, but this building in Shanghai being shifted on robotic movers for preservation looks like it's straight out of a movie. Do you want your beer icy cold in the scorching heat? Well, this underground beverage cooler doesn't even require electricity and keeps your drinks chilled at all times. Your running game has never been this strong. With these bionic boots, you can boost your running speed up to 20 kilometers per hour. And hey, they don't look half bad either. Okay, sometimes you come across an invention that just begs the question, why? I mean, I like tomatoes as much as the next guy, but damn! Can't lie though, it is truly incredible to witness. Scratches and dents on your car are no longer a concern with this portable car protection capsule. Now you can park your expensive wheels anywhere you want stress-free, and this car protection capsule won't let anything get close. Look at this amazing DIY tree climbing mechanism. This simple-looking and easily adjustable cage makes tree climbing look easy and not terrifying. Printers usually come in impractical sizes. Well, not anymore, as the PrintBrush XDR is a fully functional printer that fits in your hand. It can also print on any surface you could possibly think of. Trucks are great for carrying a lot of stuff and turning into Optimus Prime, but not so good for garbage collection from narrow areas and roofs. The Equipter RB2000 is the Transformers of trucks, making it easier to work around fences when landscaping and renovating. This origami-inspired mouse isn't just an ergonomic masterpiece, but it also packs a ton of mind-blowing features. This easily foldable mouse can work for up to 3 months on a single charge. The Al-Bahar Towers are a true marvel of innovation, as their beautiful external structure is the pinnacle of kinetic engineering. These buildings have self-opening and closing panels, which keep the building cool in the scorching heat. Forget skateboards, as now you can hover over any terrain you can think of, thanks to the Arca board, which is powered by 36 fans and goes to a top speed of 12 miles per hour.
He's on a hoverboard!
Do you hate lawn work? Well, Eevee has the perfect little robotic helper for you, as Willow X can take care of all your gardening needs and hundreds of other tasks with its multi-purpose robotic hands. It's just not easy or comfortable to try and keep your hands free in heavy rain when you have to hold an umbrella constantly. But not anymore, as this AI-guided umbrella, known as the Dronebrella, will follow you everywhere you go. Hoverglide Backpack. Carrying fragile objects around in your backpack has never been easier. The Hoverglide Backpack keeps its balance and stabilization no matter what the user's movement is. Invisibility cloaks are not something limited to Harry Potter anymore. Now you can get your very own invisibility shield, which works by bending light to make you look invisible.
Whoa!
Instantly dressing for any occasion will be no big challenge in the near future, as programmable dresses and clothes are just around the corner. These sunglasses make use of special mirrored lenses that can help bikers stay aware of their surroundings on busy roads, keeping them safer. With this innovation, we're no longer limited to cycling on land, as now we can pedal away in water using this hydrofoil water bike. We all love horror movies, right? So how about a handmade device that can make terrifying sound effects on demand? You know, people are complaining a lot about AI taking over, but if they can make a perfect omelet like this one, count me in.
Oh, it's a little, definitely a little on the wet side.
Paper telescope. You know when I realized technology was getting out of hand? When they started making the telescope, which is one of the most important inventions in our entire history, and now they're made out of paper? You know, we're actually really blessed to have all the facilities we have. Like, a lot of people don't have access to electricity to even light up their homes. And for those people, this lamp that runs on the power of gravity is an absolute lifesaver. A lot of humans take the earth for granted and throw their trash directly in the ocean. Little do they know that the real trash is anyone that knowingly litters, and this sea bin is helping to clean up the ocean all over the world. Pure water is pretty dope, but you know what's even doper? Being able to drink any kind of water as if it was pure. And that's what this straw can do, purifying every source of water.
Using it is simple. Open the caps, prime the filter for 10 seconds, take a few quick sips to get the water flowing, and then you can drink freely. When finished, just blow the water out of the filter, replace the caps, and off you go.
Who says playing soccer doesn't help anyone? This crazy football produces kinetic energy when you kick it, and then you can use it as a lamp. 30 minutes of play can power the lamp for 3 hours. Getting water from wells manually is pretty hard, and it's what people in rural areas have to do. But that's where this genius piece of tech comes in, allowing people to gather water just by rolling it over the ground. You know you're living in the future when the stuff you thought about as a kid becomes real everyday stuff now. For example, this guy using his bicycle to generate electricity to watch TV. Not only is this free, it's healthy. Okay, we've already shown you a water purifier, but come on, a water purifying book? You can't tell me that's not cool.
All you have to do is pour contaminated water through the page and it kills 99% of the bacteria.
Slugs are a pain in the ass if you're a farmer, and getting rid of them is really hard. That is, it was until this machine straight out of Love, Death, and Robots. This thing hunts down and systematically gets rid of all the slugs, and not only that, it then uses them as fuel. That's as impressive as it is terrifying. On to something much less useful and pretty goofy, we have a selfie toaster, which is exactly what it sounds like. It puts your selfies on toast. Why? I don't know, but does something like this even really need a reason? Now you can just munch on your own face every morning. Sleeping bags are pretty neat, but they can become annoying because you can't really move around in them. So how about one that lets you do just that? Not maybe as high-tech as the others on the list, but a pretty neat invention nevertheless. What do you do when you want to get outside the house but prefer walking on a treadmill? Well, I guess you can do what this guy did, healthy and hilarious. Now, personally, I would have preferred scissors made out of pizza, but scissors that flawlessly cut pizza and double as a spatula, I'll take it too. Water gun umbrella. The more you look at this and think about it, the more sense it makes. Like, it just works. This one's for the ladies. Now you can look stunning on the beach and power your devices at the same time. Is it a little excessive? Sure, but it's still pretty epic. Measuring things can be a pain if you're not that good at it, especially when you mess up and your dad yells at you for it. So, how do we avoid this? By getting this piece of tech genius, which makes basically every kind of measurement easy enough for anyone to do it, even us. How annoying is it when you only need to print a couple of lines but you have to wait in line to use a stupid printer? Well, you can toss that hunk of garbage out because this bad boy lets you print anything at any time. And you can't convince me this isn't some kind of magic. Adjustable handle that can lift anything. You know how annoying it is when you have to pick something up that you know damn well you can, but it's just impossible to get a good grip? Yeah, well, this incredible device kicks that problem right in the nuts. Using a vacuum, it clings onto any surface, making it easier to pick up just about anything. You ever want to have a private conversation over the phone but can't seem to get away from the crowd? Well, just strap on this baby and no one will be able to hear a thing, no matter what you say. So by now, smartwatches and smart TVs are pretty old news, but smart mirrors are on another level. These things are straight out of a Black Mirror episode, and I'm getting one of these for sure. Chargeable TV. I mean, come on, we all knew this day was coming sooner or later. What's crazy though is that this chunk of the future's been out for a year and basically no one's even heard about it. But as you can expect from the name, you charge this TV and move it around with you wherever you'd like, which is pretty sweet. Do you want a touchscreen laptop but don't really want to spend the money on it? Well, then just get this bar and turn any laptop screen into a touchscreen. Honestly, it's perfect and I don't know why it isn't more popular. Speaker that only you can hear. Yeah, I know how crazy that title sounds, but it's actually true. This see-through speaker redirects sound waves to a specific point you place them. So literally, not only do you hear whatever it is you're listening to better, but no one else in the room will be bothered by it. Is there an empty wall that you want to design in your house but you don't know how or just don't want to? Well, this sick device will make any design any way you want for you. And the best part, it can erase that design at any time, so you can literally change your mind every single day. Don't you just love living in the future? Remote kissing device. Yeah, I left the absolute weirdest for last, but I had to add it to the list. Yes, it's a device that simulates kisses from a distance. Great for people in long-distance relationships, but also pretty tragic. Which one of these amazing inventions and gadgets was your favorite? Let us know in the comments below, and don't forget to drop a like and subscribe. See you next time!